The overall #1 ranked team in the land, Linfield and Ithaca. Game number 2 on day number 1. Welcome back up here in the booth at Time Warner Cable Field. Brandon Gaudin with analyst Shane Sparks. And Shane, the storyline today, as we will talk about, I'm sure, at length. Again, you see everybody's ace. Here it's 2 first-team All-Americans going head-to-head.
And what a pitch-up matchup we have for you this afternoon. Chris Haddeland, an ERA, Brandon, of under 1.99 in 109 innings of work. 85 strikeouts, 20 walks. He's allowed only 69 hits. Opponent's batting average 184.
Limo will be going against this lineup of Linfield as they are designated the visitors on the scoreboard. And as you might imagine, when you're the #1 ranked team in the land, you have good pitching. You also have good offense up and down this order.
The one guy that really starts things off for them is their leadoff hitter, Tim Wilson. 420 batting average, leads this team in runs with 54, 81 hits. That's who leads the way. But listen to this stat. He's been hit by a pitch a ton of times, and in stolen bases, 31 for 38. So this guy finds a way to get on base.
For Ithaca before the game, one thing he mentioned, as here's a line drive to right center field. It's at least going to be one. Wilson will make the turn, and he'll cruise into second base easily, and he's pumped up. And so are the folks that made the trek from Oregon, a leadoff double. 1-1 here off the fist, shallow center, long run, but Stark will get there. Tagging is Wilson. Here's the throw. Safe. Wilson showcasing his speed on a shallow sacrifice fly. He knew he was going no matter how deep that fly ball was.
Not a bad throw, dives in.
The pitcher Haddeland, and behind Haddeland, you see 13-1. We'll talk a great deal about Haddeland here in a moment.
But those numbers are correct.
They speak for themselves. They are correct. Behind Haddeland, it's Wilson, Lindell, and Fisher, 3 juniors in the outfield. Harlow, Van Dommelen, Hopp, and Truex third to first. Kyle Chamberlain, the catcher. And as you just saw, the numbers for #1, Chris Haddeland, as he throws to Christian Brown, low and outside. Got it. Another payoff pitch, and down goes Brown.
That was filthy, that curveball.
Talked about the defense behind Haddeland. Again, it's 3 juniors in the outfield. This is a team, Shane, that fields 974 as a unit, one of the top 10 marks in Division III baseball. I think just to make sure that she's okay after taking that ball in the head. And Colby G is headed back to the bench. Haddeland's second K.
Look at this pitch. And the reaction from G basically says, "You gotta be kidding me." Taps the spikes and says, "What do you want me to do?" That is one nasty breaking ball.
That ERA of 2.60 for Linfield. And they're led by 2 sophomores and 2 juniors on the mound. So everybody virtually will be back next year for Brocious. Michael Hopp, he won't be back next year, but he's making the most of his first at bat here in Appleton with a base hit to center field. I think Ithaca senses just that.
I'd be surprised if he's not running.
Line drive left center field. Wilson wasn't on the move, but he is now. He's hustling for third. Safe. Line drive right center field. That's going to get at least 2 in. And that's what the number will be. A 2 RBI single off the bat of Jake Wiley. 3-0 Linfield.
Lemo got that pitch up a little bit. Mistake to Wiley, and the cleanup hitter made him pay.
So a pretty good start for Jake Wiley in the championships. A double and a 2 RBI single.
Well, being your ace, you got to be thinking big picture here, and if they don't come back to win this ball game, at least maybe you save his arm a little bit and get him ready for his next opportunity.
Ground ball to the shortstop, LeCastro. 6-4. No, safe at first. And a big play because that brings in Jake Wiley from third. First team all-conference candidate goes down swinging here. Third K so far through 8 batters for Haddeland.
And Haddeland has struck out the Ithaca leadoff man in both the first, second, and now third innings, keeping that first guy off the base paths.
28 home runs for Linfield is one of the higher numbers in all of Division III baseball. Only 13 for Ithaca. Got him swinging. But he's been hit more than anybody else, that man running at first base. Henry, an easy chance. Harlow, hop on to Truex for the 5-4-3 twin killing.
Pitcher's best friend.
Line drive, right field coming on. Did he trap it or catch it?
Looked like a catch.
And that's what they say. What a play by Nick Fisher.
Some leather for Linfield here in the fourth.
One more look. Yeah, he picked that right off the turf. What a play by Fisher. Double play and that line out. And we march on to the fifth. Flinched. He sat back in his chair. You could hear the baseball smack off of his hands.
A missile.
As down on strikes goes Corey Caswell. If they want to risk Connolly taking second base.
Sure.
Yeah. Nice stop by Michael Hopp. Pops up, makes the throw, side retired, 2-out hit, still 0-0-0-0 for Ithaca so far, and we go to the sixth, 5-0 Linfield. This year's also the first time ever that Linfield's been ranked #1 in the country, and they've been there the last 5 weeks. They've gotten comfortable in that spot. Will it be another run? It sure appears so. Chamberlain running hard. Stark's throw is late, and it is 6-0.
And what a game for Van Domelen. Now 3 for 4 with 3 straight singles. Remember his first at bat back in the first inning. He had Wilson with that leadoff double. Van Domelen rolled one to the right side to get Wilson over to third base. So just a productive day for the Linfield shortstop. I really like his approach at the plate.
That does get by Caswell. I believe that's going to have to be scored. A pass ball on the catcher, and it's now 7-0. Caswell really had a breakout season as a junior, hitting .366. Now .354 this season. And another hit, this one through the right side. Henry's going to try to score, throw to the plate, tag applied, he's out.
What a throw from right field, and what a catch from Chamberlain, fearless as he stood his ground at home plate.
What a throw indeed by Fisher, and you're right, Chamberlain, with a distraction of the runners sliding into his glove, holds onto the ball.
And you know he's coming. And for Chamberlain right there, just a stay tough, maintain position, applies the tag. Good throw there from Fisher.
But you're putting in a freshman who's only thrown 10 innings this year, as this is drilled down the right field line. Brown, long run, and that ball is gone. It's Turner and the man behind him, leadoff hitter Christian Brown. The only 2 Bombers yet to reach base. Ground ball to the left side. Could it be 2, 5, 4, 3? Double play. Scott Brocious sticks with Justin Huckins, and he does the job. The payoff. Got him swinging. Addy chased ball 4. Two down.
That one just below the knees. And Addy comes up empty. A lonely walk back to that Ithaca dugout.
Now Matt Connolly, after grounding out in the second, he singled his last 3 times up. A single here would tie the game. Out to left center field, coming on and making the play. Kramer Lindell, and Linfield holds on in dramatic fashion, 8-6.
That one hung up just long enough for Kramer Lindell. I first thought that was going to find a way to get some green and tie this one up, but Lindell closed quickly on that line drive, makes the catch. Big fist pump. And understandably so. Ithaca made him sweat it out, but in the end, Linfield hangs on 8-6.
Well, an interesting game, no doubt. Linfield marches on.